Good morning, Strive Prep! We can be louder than that. We are ready. Sit up straight. Good morning, Strive Prep! It's great to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. Welcome to the first annual Interim Assessment Week at Strive Prep Sunnyside. This week is going to be intense. It's going to take a lot from students and staff, and we are going to have the opportunity to show what we know and show everything we've learned in these first 8 weeks of school. We are about to watch an interview between Jess Tillis and John Elway, the general manager of the Denver Broncos, and I want you to think about this question. What is the connection between the Broncos' preseason practice and first game and Sunnyside school year so far? I'm going to say that again. What is the connection between the Denver Broncos' preseason practice and first game and Sunnyside school year so far? Let's watch.
Hello, Sunnyside. I'm here with Denver Broncos General Manager John Elway. And,
Hi, Ms. Tillis.
Hi, sir. So, it's good to see you. Wanted to hear about, I know your first game of the season is really important. It's coming up against the Ravens. And I know you've been working hard with your team for months, kind of the preseason. And since the Sunnyside Hornets have just been working hard for 8 weeks, we could call that the preseason, and they're about to go into their first game of IA week. And so I was wondering if you could share about your experience with the preseason.
Yes, well, Ms. Tillis, we've been practicing really hard for the past several weeks, making sure that we're perfect for this upcoming game. They always say practice makes perfect, but in our sense, we practice every day. We come to work hard, and we know that practice will translate into the game. We know that we'll be better prepared to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Awesome. And what message do you have for Strive Prep Sunnyside?
So I've heard a lot about the Hornets, and I know how hard you guys have been working these past 8 weeks, and I would just say keep putting in that work. This upcoming week is like your first game, so just keep doing what you're doing, focus in on yourself, work hard, and bring it home. Bring it home.
Thanks so much, John.
Thank you.
So, what is the connection between the Broncos' preseason and first game and Sunnyside school year so far? Think to yourself, the connection between, and teachers, if you could call on 2 different students to share. Track back up here. As Mr. Elway discussed and as the students in this room discussed, we have been practicing for 8 weeks. We've been working really hard. That practice looks like strong do-nows, classwork, projects, exit tickets, quizzes. Everything has been practiced for our IA week. The same way that the Broncos have their whole preseason. They have practice games, they run the plays, all for that first game. And that first game for the Broncos against the Ravens shows what they're made of. And this IA week is going to show what Team Sunnyside is made of. So with that in mind, I want you to think about to yourself, what is one thing you're going to do during IA week to make sure your scores show how much you've learned? One thing I'm going to do, think to yourself, now we're going to share with a partner and make sure that we are both ready to have our hand up when the clap happens. Go. Looking for 100% of hands. Get them up. You've got an idea. Please track the person with the longest hair in the room. Go ahead and share. Now call on someone else. Awesome. I know that each and every one of us is going to be trying our hardest. Now every team, including the Sunnyside team and the Denver Broncos, has a goal for how they'll do at their first game. And our goal for IA Week is that every student will either score proficient or improve their IA score by 15%. When you score proficient, it means that you are showing the skills you need for the next grade level. If you're not there yet, that's okay. The expectation is that every single time we take the IAs, your score goes up by 15% because you are getting smarter and readier for the 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade. Team, I know we're going to do this. Again, it's going to take a lot of hard work, grit, and focus from each and every teammate in this school, but we are ready. It is time. Sitting up tall and straight, listening for the advisory that says this the loudest and the proudest. Here we go. Strive Prep! Why are we here? Go get 'em, team.